Good morning. Happy May 17th. Is it really the 17th? Hard to believe. I want to share with you about happiness. This is our theme. Happiness has been the theme for quite some time. And today, what you don't know is that your body is an indicator of unhappiness in your life. And there are those who see it and those who don't see it. Most people don't see it, and that's okay. Just a quick review. I'm Dawn Spiegelberg, and Bodywise Bodywork is designed to move your body, which frees your mind and elevates your spirit. If you watch the videos, you'll understand what that means in moving your body, why moving your body can free your mind, the benefits of freeing your mind, and how your spirit can be wonderful and amazing. That's the focus of my business. That's the focus of happiness. And what is it about happiness that you don't know that some people can see about you? Quick review regarding last week. We talked about happiness and how to practice happiness, because you don't need happiness when life is great and wonderful. When do you need happiness? You need happiness during the tough times. You need happiness when life is rough. When you're experiencing one or two or three of the top 5 stressors in the world, that is getting married, moving, getting a new job, having a change in family member status, that's adding a family member or losing a family member. And the last one I can't think of. Oh, maybe it was adding a family member is one and losing a family member is another. At any rate, when those things happen, which they do frequently and oftentimes unexpectedly, it's difficult to be happy. So practicing happiness is something we can do so that we can look to see what makes life good even when life seems to be not great. Remember, we talked about a few things regarding the practice of happiness. 2 weeks ago, the number one item I encouraged you to do was to write down 3 things you're grateful for every day. That's a part of our 21-day happiness change, and it takes about 21 days in order to reestablish a good habit and rewire your brain for that better thinking and that better pattern. Number 2, we talked about meditation. That's our focus for this week. Meditating just for 2 minutes is a quieting of the mind. It is preventing that dog thinking that happens. You know, when a dog is out sniffing around, they sniff one thing and they're hot on the trail, and then they quickly sniff something else, and then boom, they've jumped to another place. And that constant here, there, and everywhere, that makes it really difficult for your mind to stay focused and to be calm. So if you can, take 2 minutes a day and focus your mind on breathing and quieting it. That goes a long way to creating your happiness and sustaining your happiness. Okay, so today we are talking about your body and how we can tell your body is unhappy just by looking at it. And what you may know or what you may not know is that May is not Happiness Month, although it should be Happiness Month. It's Posture Month. May being Posture Month means that this business, Bodywise, is taking free posture photos and offering a report with that photo if you would so like one. And it's great to manage your posture because recent studies are showing that people with poor posture are not living as long. In fact, they're beginning to find and discover sort of the number of years people will live after measuring their posture at a certain angle, degree of slump, and that sort of thing. So what's interesting is that researchers are pointing to slumped posture as decreasing life expectancy because they're saying, oh, they must be compressing their heart. They must be preventing their blood from flowing. They must be preventing their breathing from happening. But what is the truth? The truth is actually that when you're slumped in your posture, sorry about the dog barking, when you're slumped in your posture, you're actually weakened in your body because you don't have the strength to hold your body upright. So what does posture and the fact that it's May Posture Month have to do with your happiness? Well, happiness is indicated by the positions you hold in your body. So, for example, if you tend to drop your shoulders forward, I know you don't have very much confidence in your life. I know that you feel weighed down by responsibilities. If you are slumped in your posture, I know that you have a lot of commitments. You feel like you can't fulfill the commitments that you have, and you may have a difficult time saying no to things that people ask you to do. In the same regard, I can look at you and tell if you tend to be a person who is happy or a person who is not happy. So today I recommend you sit up tall, pull your shoulders back a little bit, raise your head toward the ceiling, and feel the difference that that makes to your unhappiness and your life. Just try it a couple of times a day. Artificially impose good posture on yourself and do that for about 2 minutes and see how different your life is. And in quick recap, remember you're writing down 3 things you're grateful for, you're meditating for about 2 minutes every day, that's just quieting your mind, focusing on your breath, and now take a break a couple of times a day and sit up in your best posture for about 1 to 2 minutes and see how that changes how you feel. Remember, think head-wise, feel heart-wise, and move body-wise.